Hello and welcome back to Tribeca99's XCOM Enemy Within Classic Ironman walkthrough. We are in episode 10 of the mission videos. Now, this is not the usual screen that I start these videos on, but I'm here because we have our first mech soldier and we have a bunch of leveling that we can do here. So we're going to take a look at that. Collateral damage we have to take. That's going to allow us to do about a third damage, but which is not a ton, but it's going to destroy cover, which can be very useful. It'll open up the rest of our team for shots. Now we can also be able to overwatch without an aim penalty. That is pretty awesome. Or we can have plus 15 defense when we're in overwatch. Wow. No, I think on most turns when we're in favor of being in danger of being shot at, we're going to be shooting rather than overwatching. Overwatching is something we use more often when we expect an enemy to come around a corner or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and take advanced fire control for that reason. I just think it's going to be useful more often. Now, vital point targeting, 2 bonus damage against targets that have been autopsied. That is pretty tempting, given that I have a high degree of confidence, very high degree of confidence, that at the end of this month we are going to get the South American bonus, which will make autopsies instantaneous. So that's tempting. When the mech take damage, all further damage will be reduced by 2 for the next 2 turns. Wow, okay, these are incredible abilities this guy has. I think we got to take the defensive one here. We're playing an Ironman. This is going to be a valuable unit, so we don't want to lose him, but he can't use cover. And also, given that he's so destructive, I expect him to be kind of a focus of fire for the enemy. So this is going to mean that when he gets shot once, every hit after that for 2 turns is going to take 2 less damage, so that is just huge for survivability. So we will take that. Okay. So now we'll go check out our squad and be right back. We are going to play the first mission of the Slingshot DLC, Friends in Low Places. We also have our first mech trooper able to be fielded here. We have a sniper with squad sight. We have a fairly high-level assault for this part of the game, and we have our support carrying a med kit. So I'm hoping this is a pretty challenging mission. I'm hoping this team will be sufficient to deal with it. So here we go.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
We're heading into China for the next operation.
That's our man. And it looks like he's got the package with him. We'll need to get him back to the extraction point in one piece. His former employers, not to mention the invaders, will be looking for him.
New objective received.
Okay, so in this mission, what's going to happen is as we advance forward, it's going to trigger drops of mostly thin men who are going to come down. When we get out here, once there's usually a sectoid waiting like right here, and as soon as we see that sectoid, it's going to cause a chrysalid or possibly a muton to spawn back here. I can't remember if it's a chrysalid or a muton. It might depend on the difficulty level you're playing. I don't remember exactly what it is on Classic. So it's tempting to come rushing out here with the mech just because we can, but the thing is, the triggering of enemy drops is dependent on how far out you move. So if we do go all the way out there, it's gonna trigger more than 1 turn's worth of enemies to come after us. So I think maybe we'll just move out here for now, and our assault is going to move over here. And it's because it keeps us in heavy cover, plus I happen to know an enemy's going to drop right there. The sniper is actually, I'm not going to move. The sniper may not even move all game. I'm just going to rely on squad sight. And our assault, or sorry, support, I guess, can move over here.
I'm not sure where my boss
And we'll
got
go
this
ahead and hunker down
taking offers from
here
a
with
variety
him.
of bidders, regardless of
And
their
now
intentions.
everyone will overwatch.
Strike one. We've got a wave
Here
of
they
X-rays
come.
closing on your location. Eyes up.
So the basic idea in this mission is to take care of the enemy wave by wave. And then before you advance any further, go ahead and reload and sort of recover from the previous wave, and then move up to the next one. Alright, so everyone fired at the first guy and nobody fired at the second guy, which is usually what happens. Now we're going to go ahead and just kill this guy. I mean, I know we have 99% chance to hit, but there's no guarantee that that 99% will kill him with just a regular shotgun. So I'm going to go ahead for a double shot. It's more likely to get the kill. That works out. Okay, so the first wave is down. So now what I'm going to do is start to reload on those who can.
The
We'll
job
head down
itself
here
seemed
again.
trivial, delivering equipment to a predetermined drop point.
Let's rock.
Yep, and then we can overwatch and we'll reload with the last one who can. Everyone's going to overwatch.
Once I saw this device, I began to fear the implications of our involvement.
Okay, so like I said, we shouldn't trigger any more enemies unless we actually advance. So now we will go ahead and advance.
Solid copy.
They tend to drop on both sides. I think on this turn one of them's going to drop right here, and then one will drop, I can't remember, either over here or over there. So we'll have to see.
I've crossed many lines during my life,
Here, this is
but
the guy I
now
want
we
to
all
move.
face a common enemy.
Position confirmed.
So I try and keep a relatively even spread so I can respond to threats across the field of battle. He's just going to stay here for now. There's no rush to move him up. Everyone else will overwatch. And because of squad sight, we're okay to just keep our sniper back here. Squad sight is really great that way. We're gonna, with the exception of this big thing in the middle, we won't have line of sight over that, but we will have line of sight everywhere else, basically in the field of battle. So there we go. There's the first one down. The second guy dropped in over there. And we missed.
Adjusting aim.
Okay, so obviously that guy's going to be pretty easy to kill. The thing to remember though is he's in Overwatch, so we want to try and avoid moving. Or if we move, we can move our assault first, who's guaranteed, he's guaranteed to miss. So 70% to hit. I guess we'll go ahead and try and get the kill with our sniper. Again, we really want to try and focus on leveling our snipers for a little while.
Adjusting sights.
Didn't get it. So now, it's pretty obvious I can kill him like this. That's gonna be fun. Haha, bye-bye.
Almost out of ammo.
Right. So now we want to avoid advancing, and we're gonna go ahead and like reload, get ready for the next wave. Okay, now obviously he needs to reload. can overwatch.
Reloaded.
Sniper needs a reload. Overwatch, head down.
Stay alert, Strike One. You've got hostile forces about to hit your position.
Oh, and they're dropping in, so apparently there must be some kind of timing trigger as well. I'm not sure what triggered those guys, considering that we didn't move. Here's a reaction shot. Oh, he is dead. Alright, that's pretty cool. So we only have one guy has used 1 round of ammo. I think we're okay to advance here. This might get a little ugly though. I have a feeling. I'm not going to advance by mech first, because his mobility is really freaking awesome. Like, look how far I can dash all the way out here. If I move up here, I'm going to see the sectoid or thin man or whatever it is. There's somebody waiting here, and when that happens, the new enemy, either a chrysalid or muton, is going to spawn back here. And so I don't really want to be like standing up here alone facing off with a muton if I can avoid it. Although I'm probably more powerful than the muton, I'd rather not risk it. So I'm going to go ahead and move up the rest of my team first and not actually move the mech all that far.
Moving out. Aye, aye.
Alright, now I think I can afford to move up Zhang. And everyone else will overwatch, of course. Okay, so we can... I think we're gonna start to move up here.
I'm on it, Commander. Contact.
Yep, and there's that guy. So on the next turn, the muton should drop in, or chrysalid, or whatever it is. I'm not sure which it's gonna be. So I apparently don't have line of sight on him where he is from the sniper. Only have 30% chance to hit there. Maybe I'll run and gun. I don't have great chances from here either. God. And is that going to take me through the poison? No. That's good. I think maybe I only want to go up that far anyway. I don't know if I want to use the running gun yet. It's better used against the muton, and I can't even get a flank on him anyway. Nor do I have line of sight right at the moment. Maybe what I'll do... I'm going to destroy his cover. I'm going to go ahead and use collateral damage. It's going to empty my clip. I think it uses up all of my ammo. But it will destroy his cover. So I will have to reload on my next turn. Which is slightly unfortunate. What the heck? Why don't I have line of sight? I had line of sight a minute ago. And now I don't? That's crazy. Okay, that's crazy. What the hell is going on here? Okay, I guess we will just overwatch. He's gonna move up to heavy cover down.
Heads up, Commander. We've got an intermittent contact. It's something different from the others.
Yep. There it is. Oh, Thin Man's running, but we missed. I don't know why I lost line of sight when I destroyed his cover. It doesn't really make any sense. And that's much too long range for a shotgun. That is so annoying. I can't believe I couldn't shoot him. The whole point of that was to destroy his cover so the other guy who had line of sight could shoot him, but somehow I lost line of sight. So, I don't know, I'm annoyed. Now he's in Overwatch. The Muton is Overwatch. That guy's not Overwatch, but that's okay. Let's see what our sniper can hit. He only has one option to shoot at here, so we'll go ahead and do that. Injured but not killed. Now obviously I can kinetic strike here. I don't really want to take Overwatch fire from like everybody though. Plus I'll be standing out in the open if I go after that guy for the Muton to kill me. I should really probably reload. And I could sure use the help of a med kit. Med kit's back over here. So I could go ahead. Oh god, I want to make sure I'm in cover though. That's going to give me flanking position on him.
Headed there now.
The whole point of that partly was to trigger the lightning reflexes, trigger the Overwatch, but also to try and get a flank position. He only has 1 health, so let's see what kind of chances we have with our pistol. 90% with a rapid fire. That really should be sufficient to take him out. And we got a promotion. Now, I was saying how much I would love to get a med kit on him while he reloads. So, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to move over here.
Heading to that location.
Oh, and take some Overwatch fire. Uh-oh. Oh, he missed. Thank God. He also destroyed that cover. Now, I really wish I hadn't used that collateral damage since it did me no flipping good. Now I have 70% on that guy.
Good to
The
go.
problem is, though, I could easily take 9 damage here since I can't use cover. So we're going to reload. And we will med kit our mech. 4, but he has that badge, so it should heal 6. Yeah, so it heals him fully because of the badge. That's pretty cool. Stay here and head down.
They're moving to flank me.
Uh-oh.
Got a lot of heat on me.
Oh, he missed. Okay, and he was firing at my support, not at the mech even. I guess the mech has some natural defense. He's firing at the support too. So, ouch. Okay, so we would like our support to survive if at all possible. How much damage does a kinetic strike do? 12 damage. Can I just kinetic strike this guy through the wall? I think I probably can. That would be a pretty efficient way to kill this SOB. Hello, Mr. Muton. Yes.
Closing to engage target.
That is ridiculous. Wow, the impact of his body hitting the car caused it to explode. That's pretty extreme, I think, if you ask me. I'd call that extreme. Alright. Now we can run and gun.
Knock him down.
Get a pretty good high probability kill here. Oh, virtually certain probability, actually. We can't do less than 3 damage, so there's no point in rapid fire. Oh my god, I was using my pistol. Ah, I'm an idiot. Oh, I thought I was using my shotgun. I'm an idiot. Alright, well, we'll use the sniper. Oh, that was so stupid, I can't even believe it. was dumb. Wow. I guess I'm just gonna stand in the open to make sure I get the flank shot. There's no other enemies on the screen. I think some more will drop in on this turn. That was really dumb, using my pistol. But anyway, I guess we'll use it now. I'm slightly worried. I want to get closer to my team, actually. That's not a poison spot, is it? No. I want to get closer to my team because it's possible that the enemy could drop in behind and that Zhang could end up being stranded.
Closing on your location.
Okay, there's one. There's a sectoid. Any more? Nope. Looks like just those two. That car explodes. Obviously I could kinetic strike one of these guys, but we gotta deal with Overwatch, the fact that they're in Overwatch first. Sniper does not apparently have line of sight. I'm gonna use my assault to trigger their Overwatch. Unfortunately I can't run and gun on this turn, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move out here. So one of them we get lightning reflexes, the other one we will not, and we might get hit. But it looks like they missed anyway. So that clears out all of the Overwatch these guys have. And now we can double tap to make sure we kill this guy. Wow. Oh my god, I used the pistol again. I'm such an idiot. At least we killed him. Wow. Okay, don't do that. Remember to switch back to your pistol. It's very useful. I mean, to your shotgun. That's why we carry them. Alright, and now I'm gonna punch this guy to death.
Closing to engage target.
Kablooey! Alright. Now I guess we'll move into cover up here. Overwatch. And I think I want to strongly consider heading for that zone on my next turn. I think we might be done here.
Heads up, boys and girls.
Oh, no.
Intel suggests hostiles are headed
Comes
right
some
for
more. Wow. Right out in the open. That's gonna be fun. Oh, and we had our pistol on too many guys. We have our pistol out on 2 people. We overwatched with our pistol instead of our rifle. That was genius of us. Alright, before I forget, let's go back to our rifle. Go back to our shotgun. And as with before, you know, we're just gonna clear his Overwatch with lightning reflexes, since it's just one guy. It's easy enough to do. Okay. Now both of these guys have leveled. The sniper is way too far away to be useful, so we might as well get the kill here with our mech for the experience. And we can go ahead and dash into this zone, and I think that might be the end of the mission. Alright, we are done.
The device and our contact are secure.
Alright,
Get back to
huge
HQ
success.
For debriefing.
And we'll take a look at our level ups. I know we have a couple. Yeah. So here we go. We're getting a very high level assault here. That's great. So close combat gives us a reaction shot against any enemy that comes to within 4 tiles. That can be very useful for avoiding getting flanked. Or we can add 1 damage on crits for each enemy the squad can see. That's also very useful because we're very often going to be flanking enemies and critting them. But ultimately, I think the free reaction shot, I mean, you can go either way here, really. So, I mean, this Bring 'Em On is definitely always going to add 1 damage to a critical hit, and potentially a few more. Whereas this is going to give us reaction shots when enemies close on us. I don't know. I think we'll take this extra damage on crit, because we're going to be critting a lot, and later in the game we're going to be facing very high damage enemies where we need to crit them pretty hard if we can. So I think that's probably the best way to go. Now, looking at our sniper, okay, we've already talked about why we take Gunslinger. And Martinez, so this is our first support that's actually managed to survive through the squatty rank. So, this is not all that useful, covering fire. I mean, you know, we will use it sometimes, but the value of 3 additional move tiles, especially on someone that's going to end up being the team medic, carrying the med kit, this is just hugely valuable. Because it allows you to get around and heal people much more easily. So we're definitely taking Sprinter.